Now, the family of a 23-year-old man who died from a catastrophic brain bleed 5 days after getting the COVID-19 vaccine will have to wait to learn the verdict of an inquest held into his death in 2021. On its concluding date, the inquest heard that the assistant state pathologist was baffled by this extremely rare case.
On the final day of the inquest into the death of 23-year-old Roy Butler, Assistant State Pathologist Dr. Margaret Butler said she could neither rule in or rule out a potential link with the COVID-19 vaccine. The talented Waterford footballer died from a catastrophic brain bleed 5 days after getting the Johnson & Johnson jab in 2021. Giving evidence, Dr. Butler said she has carried out over 20,000 autopsies in her career and had never before come across an unexplained case of spontaneous brain bleeding in a young person. She said this was extremely rare and she was baffled by it. The court heard she could not establish a direct causal link with the vaccine due to the insufficiency in medical literature. Mr. Butler received the one-shot jab in August 2021 and his health deteriorated soon after. The inquest heard how he chronicled his symptoms via text messages to his friends and family in the days leading up to his death. He was brought to hospital 4 days later when he became unresponsive and suffered convulsions, and he later died. At the end of today's proceedings, Roy Butler's brother Aaron spoke on behalf of the family.
Roy was my brother. He was a loving son that lived for his family and friends. He left a lasting impression on anybody he met. He was a caring, positive and content. 3 words that constantly are used to describe Roy is the full package.
After 3 days of hearing evidence, Cork City Coroner Philip Cummin reserved his verdict to consider all the facts. He is expected to inform both the family and Johnson & Johnson of his verdict in the coming weeks. Maxine Bramley, Virgin Media News, Cork.